Good afternoon. Good afternoon. And what a beautiful afternoon it is. My name is Lauren Brisky, and I am a graduate of Simmons College. I also have the privilege of chairing the Board of Trustees. I welcome you to Simmons's 107th commencement ceremony. 107 years of Simmons graduates. A terrific record. Please be seated. We congratulate and honor the doctoral and master's degree and certificate candidates who are graduating today, as well as all of you, family and friends. It is the family and friends whose labor and love have made this day possible for our graduates. I would particularly like to recognize the families of the graduates who have often made significant sacrifices to make today possible. Would the family members of our graduating students please rise to receive our applause? The pursuit of learning is one of the oldest of human endeavors. In fact, these commencement exercises have their origins in ancient rituals. Members of our college community are clothed in caps, hoods, and gowns, a tradition which evolved from academic costumes worn by faculty and students to keep warm in the drafty classrooms of colleges in medieval Europe. The colors of robes and hoods signify the degree earned by the wearer, as well as the institution which granted the degree. The trustees of Simmons College are proud of your accomplishments. We are confident you will carry the name of Simmons into your professions and communities with distinction, dignity, integrity, and pride. Congratulations. Please welcome Helen Drinan, the 8th president of Simmons College.
Thank you, Lauren. I am delighted to add my congratulations to you, our graduates, and to your families. You have made us all proud of your scholarship. You are intelligent, idealistic, and successful. These characteristics, combined with your hard-won Simmons graduate degrees, will serve you well as you continue your studies and begin your careers. I know you will do your part to create a better future for all of us. Simmons is awarding 1,200 degrees today and will have awarded 1,800 degrees this academic year. At this ceremony, I will confer your degree on behalf of the trustees and our faculty. Thank you to our commencement planning team and all of the commencement volunteers. Please stand while Donica Buckley, music director, leads the audience in singing America the Beautiful.
Beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee. alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed her grace on thee, and crown thy good with sisterhood from sea to shining sea.
Thank you, Danica. I am honored to present Carla A. Harris as the commencement speaker. Carla Harris is the managing director at Morgan Stanley. She is the head of the Emerging Manager Platform. She is a successful executive whose investment banking expertise spans more than 2 decades in industries including technology, media, retail, telecommunications, transportation, and healthcare. Ms. Harris began her career with Morgan Stanley in 1987 and moved up the corporate ladder at this major global financial services corporation. At one point, leading the initial public offering for UPS, Martha Stewart Living Omnimedia, and the $3.2 billion common stock transaction for Immunex Corporation. Ms. Harris has been included in Fortune magazine's list of the 50 most powerful Black executives in corporate America, Black Enterprise magazine's top 75 most powerful women in business, and Ebony magazine's list of 15 corporate women at the top. Please welcome Carla Harris.
God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. Good afternoon to President Drinan, deans, my fellow honorary doctorate recipients, trustees, esteemed professors, staff, parents, family, and invited guests, but most importantly, good afternoon to the class, the graduate class of 2012 of Simmons College. It is sincerely an honor and a pleasure to be here this afternoon to deliver this graduate school commencement address. It is also quite special to receive this distinction of an honorary doctorate from an institution whose mission is to provide its students with, and I quote, transformative learning that motivate and inspire them to link their passion and their purpose for life, and to have as a vision to be the global expert in educating women for their own empowerment and for leadership. For indeed, that is an institution that understands that change is inevitable and growth is good as it focuses on transformational learning. And this is an institution that I am glad that I can claim even as a little part of me in receiving this honorary doctorate today. As I said to the president, trustees, and staff last night, I can now say that I too am a Simmons woman. Graduates, I could not be more excited for you today. You are graduating at an amazing time. Now, if you are buying into all of the media and political hype, you may not feel that this is an amazing time. In fact, you might be saying that it is not. And in fact, it's not a great time at all. And you might even say that it's downright chaotic. And while I might agree with you that it is chaotic, I would, however, argue strenuously that this is precisely why I call it amazing. You must always remember that chaos breeds opportunity. This is exactly the time that you can markedly accelerate your aspirations to inspire, produce, achieve, and excel. For you see, it is exactly in these types of environments that we as women especially get our shot. Just look at the examples of great women like Anne Mulcahy, who turned around Xerox and then gave the legacy to Ursula Burns, who has taken the company to new competitive heights. Just look at Christine Lagarde and when she ascended to the head of the International Monetary Fund. Look to Meg Whitman, who has been chosen to lead a technology icon like Hewlett-Packard to restore its competitiveness in the technology world. Look to the history of women like Ann Richards, former governor of Texas, who took the state to a new standing under her leadership after a time of competitive crisis, and Shirley Chisholm, who dared to make a run for the presidency during an explosive and chaotic time in this country that created the vision and the possibility that a woman could one day credibly run for the leader of this great land. It is during these times of chaotic environments when the challenges that exist demand what you can uniquely bring to the table as women leaders. It is these types of environments when the old ways of doing things will no longer do. Every industry, whether corporate, philanthropic, government, medical, religious, or academic, is looking for a new way of doing things. The rate of technological change is like we have never seen it before, and it necessitates a new every couple of years, which means as bright, eager, thoughtful, innovative graduate leaders, you will have an opportunity to put your imprimatur on this world far faster than the generations that have come before you. This is exactly the type of environment that plays to your strengths and your profile as a newly minted leader. You have trained hard at this venerable institution to change, to innovate, and to lead. Graduates, I sat in your seat 25 years ago this May. And as a graduate student receiving her MBA from the Harvard School of Business with second-year honors, I had no idea of the journey that lay ahead of me. In May of 1987, I knew at least three things. Number one, I was proud of myself for completing a graduate degree in business. No easy feat, so don't take it lightly this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a big deal. Own your accomplishment today and revel in it. It will forever be a part of the source of your power. The second thing I knew was that I was smart. And the third thing I knew was that I was an incredibly hard worker, and I'm from the South, so I knew there were very few people on Wall Street that could outwork me. However, there were a lot of things that I didn't know, that I could not anticipate. As one of the many graduates that was eager to pursue a career on Wall Street, I thought that I had all of the key and important ingredients to be successful. I had no idea that intellect, perseverance, and hard work had a few other components like fearlessness, relationships, the ability to manage change, and managing perceptions that were also key to maximizing my success equation. I also had a very naive view of leadership and what true, powerful, authentic leadership really meant. This afternoon, I want to spend a few minutes passing on to you a few things that I have learned about powerful, effective leadership, and a few of the pearls, as I call them, Carla's pearls, my hard-earned and hard-learned pearls after being a woman on Wall Street for 25 years. And they are found in my book called Expect to Win. And these are pearls that I believe will help you to maximize your success in the seats that you are about to ascend to and beyond. In my mind, when I have reflected on leadership, I think the essentials of powerful leadership are found, and I have defined them in the word leader, using that as an acronym. L stands for leverage. Great leaders understand that there is no monopoly on intelligence. So they understand that in order to be the best, they must leverage the people around them. They must create an environment where those who are working with them, notice I said with them, not for them, will want to contribute their best ideas, their best solutions. If you are to be a powerful leader, then you must create an environment where your team feels that you appreciate and expect their best contributions, and that their contributions are as valuable as your own. If you ascribe to the my way or the highway type leadership, you will never get the best from those who are working with you. Great leaders also understand that they must leverage change. As an effective leader, you must be on the forefront of change. You must embrace it, you must understand it, and in fact, you must create it. You must be innovative. In the world we live in, the product cycle of most products is at most 2 years. Consider the innovations in cell phones, iPods, disc players, DVDs, microwaves, software, computer hardware. 2 years, top. Think about Facebook, which didn't exist 7 years ago, and today started its ascent as a public company, trading with a $104 billion market cap, raising $18 billion yesterday. Didn't exist just a few short years ago. The only things that have staying power are brands, not products. If you want to be an effective leader, you must have a high degree of comfort with change, and in fact, you must force it. Remember, change is inevitable. Growth is good. If you are the one in a company, organization, or a church holding on to the old way of doing something, you will not be a leader. And if you are a leader today with those characteristics, you will not be a leader for long. Being competitive as a company or as an individual in the 21st century is about being able and willing to change, and change quickly. The E stands for efficient processes. An effective leader always has a strategy to achieve an objective. The strategy must be clear, well articulated, and contain 3 essential elements: the what, the why, and the how. And it must be flexible enough to allow input from all of the relevant participants. A good leader does not give directives. A good leader will describe the objectives, but invite active input from everyone who will be directly involved in the process and responsible for the outcome. By inviting everyone to participate, you create a sense of individual ownership and therefore accountability for the project's or the goal's success or failure. Your job as a leader is to align people around a goal and empower them to lead in their own way to make the outcome successful. As the leader, your job is to keep the team, the company, squarely focused on the goals. If it is your job to define what success looks like, the people working with you should never be confused about what an outstanding job looks like. Remember that while change is inevitable, ambiguity is a management choice. If your team is not clear, they will not deliver maximum productivity and stellar outcomes. An effective leader will reiterate the goals over and over and over so that the team is not distracted by other challenges and crises that will inevitably arise. If you look at the companies that consistently outperform market expectations and you trace the messages given by their CEO in their quarterly investor calls or their internal employee town halls, you will hear that the company's goals are reiterated over and over and over until accomplished. If you consider some of the greatest coaches in the WNBA, NFL, the NBA, the National Baseball League, you will hear them talk over and over and over about focus, focus. That is the job of the leader. to outline the strategy and to keep the team focused. The A in leader is about authenticity. In order to be an effective leader, you must be your authentic self. In Expect to Win, authenticity is the very first chapter. In it, I write that you are your own competitive advantage. No one can be you the way that you can be you. And any time that you attempt to be someone that you are not, you will create a competitive disadvantage for yourself. If you want to grow as a leader, you must choose an environment where you can bring the real you to the table, because that is the environment and the seat where you will have long-term success. Now, in order to be authentic, you must know who you are. If you're going to be long-term effective in motivating, guiding, and leading others, you must know who you are at your core. You must be very clear on your strengths and your weaknesses in order to understand your competitive edge and to be able to answer the question, why should others follow me? Why would they want to follow me? You have to know your own good, bad, and ugly so that you can continue to enhance the good, improve the bad, and eliminate the ugly. If you look at some of the most admired companies for leadership and management, such as GE, Procter & Gamble, Time Warner, each of those leaders consistently surround themselves with the best and brightest to maintain their company's competitive edge, and they are authentic. They are willing to hire others who may be smarter than they are in some areas of expertise and empower them to lead, to teach, and to expand the business. You can only do that when you are comfortable in your own skin. If you are not authentic, then perhaps you are insecure. If you are insecure, you cannot long-term be an effective leader. Be wary, graduates, of losing who you are. No organization or situation can change you, not really, unless you let it. And you should only let it when changes are there for the better, when it adds and expands who you really are, as this Simmons experience has done for you. When you lose who you are, or if you're not courageous enough to be who you really are, then you lose your edge, your competitive advantage, your ability to perform at your highest capacity, your passion, your drive, and subsequently, your ability to lead. D stands for decisiveness. As smart people, our inclination is to study, weigh the risks, study, weigh the risks, study, weigh the risks, analyze, analyze, analyze. Sometimes as smart people, we analyze so much that we don't want to move ahead, or we are afraid to move because you have identified as many cons as you have pros, and you are virtually paralyzed. But great leaders are decisive. They act. They mobilize to action. They study, they weigh the risks, and then they decide to act. They make decisions. They move the ball forward in the scheme of executing strategic plans. If you are going to be a great leader in the 21st century, you have to be willing to act. You have to be willing to make tough decisions. No one will follow someone they think is indecisive. I had the privilege of hearing Meg Whitman speak a few years ago while she was still CEO of eBay. And she said something that really hit at the core of this pearl. And I quote, she said, "The price of inaction is greater than the cost of making a mistake." Mistakes happen, graduates. That is a fact of life. However, the point is not about making the mistake. It is about how you recover from it. As the great scholar Dr. Benjamin E. Mays said, a stumble does not have to be a fall. And as I like to say, when you make a mistake, take the blessing of the lesson and move on. Don't carry the baggage of having made the mistake. Embrace the valuable lessons that you have received from the experience. In fact, I am telling you today that in order to maximize your success, you must be willing to make a mistake. You must be willing to fail. You cannot, you must not encounter life by trying to avoid making a mistake. avoiding risks. As I talk about and expect to win, if you consider yourself a leader in the 21st century, you must be comfortable taking risks. You must be willing to stretch yourself, to go into the unknown, to take on new challenges when the outcome is not clear. Great leaders are great because they take risks, professional risks, capital risks, and even personal risks. They understand that you cannot get to second base while your foot is still on first base. You must be willing to let go of the familiar if you would like to soar. When making a choice, go for the one that will challenge you the most. Always reach outside of your comfort zone. Dare to try something new, to forge new territory. The worst that can happen if you take a risk is that you fail. But guess what? Failure always brings you a gift, and that gift is called experience. Now you know how to do it better. Now you know how to do it differently. Now you know how to do it successfully. In general, the only thing that stops us from taking risks is that we're scared. We're just scared. It's fear. And remember, fear has no place in your success equation. Fear has no place in your success equation. Can I hear you say it, graduates? Fear has no place in my success equation. Anytime you approach anything in your life from a position of fear, you will always underpenetrate that opportunity. When you are faced with a new challenge, welcome it boldly. Be willing to take on that risk. Be willing to make a mistake, for you know how to recover, and you know that taking on challenges always result in your growth. It always results in your arriving at a new place, a place that you have never been before. When challenges come, get excited. Get excited about the gift of learning, about the gift of getting an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser, and the resulting feeling of exhilaration that you will have when you get through it. As a 21st century leader, you cannot afford inertia. Every day, strong leaders ask themselves, how can I make it bigger? How can I do it better? How can I motivate my team? The person that will be competitive in the 21st century is the person that is most apt and comfortable taking on those risks. The E in leader, the second E, stands for engage in service. To truly lead is to serve. Serve your customers, serve your employees, serve your community, serve your family. To lead is to be of service to some constituency. You must commit yourself to serving, to improving that which is, if you are to be an effective leader. I don't have to tell you much about this because, after all, today you are Simmons graduates, and that is what you are all about. In my mind, a powerful, authentic leader always seeks to do for others in a way that will multiply the action. In fact, I have learned after 25 years on the street that if you want to grow your power, you must in fact give it away. The easiest way to grow your power is to give it away. Use your intellect and your influence on someone else's behalf. When you spend time trying to improve the quality of education, you are investing in the future by preparing tomorrow's leaders. Through your volunteerism, the world is made a better place, not only for the less fortunate in our community, but by definition for us all. And by improving the quality of how business is conducted in our communities, we are hopefully expanding the sphere of inclusion, thereby enhancing access to capital and ideas, facilitating the growth and assertion of diverse ideas. Lastly, the R is for resilience. Oh, graduates, I did not know in 1987, when I sat in your seat, how important resilience would be in my own endurance and success, and what a key ingredient it is to powerful, authentic leadership. There are things that will come your way, and some that may seem that they are insurmountable. But remember, graduates, you can always recover. You can always recover if you want to recover. It is within your power. Things may look different. They may even factually be different, but you can recover. And if you are to be a great leader, you must always look for and activate your resilience. Life is a long journey, and trust me, you get your lessons when you are ready. You get your success when you are ready. If you don't push through the problem, you will never get to the prize. My friend, Dr. Dennis Charney, Dean of the Mount Sinai Medical School and a world expert in neurobiology, has done some amazing work on resilience. And in fact, he asserts in his work that resilience can be taught. It is not something that you necessarily have to be born with. He writes in his resilience prescription that all you need is such things as positive attitude, cognitive flexibility, a personal moral compass, the ability to face your fears, a resilient role model, active coping skills, and a strong supportive network, and also recognizing, using, and fostering your signature strengths. Graduates, what an amazing job you have done to get to this point. I would submit that based on this report card of leadership, you have everything that it takes to be a powerful, authentic leader. My job today was to give you one woman's view of how the pieces fit together to create powerful, authentic leadership, using the knowledge that I have acquired in these last 25 years since I sat in your seats. Remember that nothing happens in the absence of meaning. Nothing happens as a standalone incident. It either means something in its essence right then, or it is a setup, preparation for your success and your experience down the road. Each of you has at least 3 things to offer this world: your time, your talent, and your treasure. At different points in your life, you will have more of one than the other. But the requirement and the expectation of who you are as a Simmons graduate is that if you choose the leadership seat, and if you choose to optimize your success, and if you want to maximize your power, you know that you must use these 3 gifts in pursuit of helping others. Now, one note of caution: of these 3 gifts, your time, your talent, and your treasure, the most precious of the 3 is your time, because it is indeed finite. You can acquire more talents, you can earn more money and grow your treasure, but you will never get more time. So spend your time wisely. Spend it doing things that will give you the biggest return on your invested time: the return of joy, the return of happiness, the return of satisfaction that you have done something that has positively impacted someone else's life. You earned this seat, class of 2012, and you made it. Own everything about yourself. Own the fact that you are a unique individual who creates his or her own competitive advantage wherever you go. No one can be you the way that you can be you, so remember to bring your best self to every situation. Understand your greatness, never doubt yourself, or don't ever pick up someone else's baggage about who you are, about what you can or you cannot do. If you ever wonder whether or not you can do a new thing, trust your data. Your data says that you are a winner, because if you did it before, you can do it again. As a winner, you must always dwell in possibility. I ask you to dwell in the possibility because if you dwell in the possibility, you will naturally migrate to dwell in probability. And then inevitably, you will positively shape and influence your reality. Class of 2012, own your power. Expect to have an extraordinary life. If you expect to win, you will. I thank you, and well done, graduates.
Who said commencement speeches could be boring? Carla, you've given us a gift this afternoon, and we most appreciate it. Last evening, we had the pleasure of learning another talent Carla has, which is that of gospel singer. So someday, maybe you'll hear her sing Amazing Grace. It was wonderful. So now we go about the more serious business of conferring degrees that are honorary, provided by Simmons. We are proud this afternoon to honor 3 distinguished individuals. The degrees will be presented by Jeff Turner, Associate Professor of Psychology, and Marshall. So the citations will be read by Charlena Seymour, Provost.
I present to you for the degree Doctor of Business Administration, Carla A. Harris.
A strong advocate for community service, chairing the Morgan Stanley Foundation, and sitting on the boards of the Food Bank for New York City, the Executive Leadership Council, the Apollo Theater Foundation, Mount Sinai Hospital, and Xavier University. For her long-standing business success and for her exuberance in sharing this knowledge with others, Simmons College is honored to present Carla Harris with the degree Doctor of Business Administration, honoris causa.
I present to you for the degree Doctor of Public Service, Vanessa Kirsch.
A social entrepreneur dedicated to developing and scaling innovative solutions to social problems, Vanessa Kirsch's passion for social change has led her to launch 3 nonprofit organizations. New Profit Incorporated is a national venture philanthropy fund based in Cambridge, Massachusetts, that provides financial and strategic resources to visionary social entrepreneurs to grow their innovations. Public Allies is a national youth service organization that encourages diverse leaders to strengthen communities in civic participation. And the Women's Information Network provides support, training, and political access to young women in Washington, D.C. Ms. Kirsch has received numerous awards, including the 2010 Leadership and Social Entrepreneurship Award from Duke University's Center for the Advancement of Social Entrepreneurship. She was named Entrepreneur of the Year by Ernst & Young and has been recognized by Newsweek and U.S. News and World Report as a leader of her generation, and by Forbes as one of 15 innovators who will reinvent the future. For her innovation to inspire social change by supporting entrepreneurship and nonprofit organizations, Simmons College is proud to present Vanessa Kirsch with the degree Doctor of Public Service, honoris causa.
I present to you for the degree Doctor of Letters, Catherine R. Stimson.
A renowned feminist scholar and prolific writer, Catherine R. Stimson is a leading female public intellectual. Currently, she is University Professor and Dean Emerita of the Graduate Schools of Arts and Science at New York University. Previously, Dr. Stimson was Director of the Fellows Program at the MacArthur Foundation and University Professor at Rutgers University, where she also was Dean of the Graduate School and Vice Provost for Graduate Education. In 1974, Dr. Stimson became the founding editor of Signs, Journal of Women in Culture and Society, one of the most influential journals in the field of gender and women's studies. Dr. Stimson has edited 7 books and published a novel, a collection of essays, and more than 150 monographs, essays, stories, and reviews. She has lectured widely in the United States and abroad, and has been the recipient of numerous awards and honors, including the Rockefeller Humanities Fellowship and a Ford Foundation grant. She is a Fulbright Fellow and a Woodrow Wilson Fellow. For her provocative writings that have challenged generations about the arts, humanities, and the future of society, Simmons College is honored to present Catherine R. Stimson with the degree Doctor of Letters, honoris causa.
We now begin the conferring of degrees. These degrees are voted by the faculty and the Simmons College Board of Trustees and granted by the authority of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. When your degree is announced by the marshal, please stand. Remain standing until I have conferred your degree. Following the conferral of all degrees, please come forward to the stage.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Nursing Practice, and Doctor of Physical Therapy please rise?
Microphone.
Okay. President Drinan, on behalf of the faculties of the College of Arts and Sciences, School for Nursing and Health Sciences, Graduate School of Library and Information Science, and School of Social Work, I have the honor to present to you for the degree Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Nursing Practice, and Doctor of Physical Therapy these candidates who have completed all the conditions of scholarship and residence required by our faculty.
I hereby grant you the Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Nursing Practice, and Doctor of Physical Therapy degrees, and declare that you are entitled to all rights, privileges, and dignities pertaining to those degrees. Will the candidates for the doctoral degrees please come forward to the lectern?
I don't know my right from my left. Doctor of Philosophy, Behavior Analysis, Daniel Arthur Almeida. Lori Sue Deno. Brandon Herskovich. Doctor of Philosophy, Health Professions Education, Joanne S. Carlson. Kristen Marie Wilson.
Kathleen May DeLong. Doctor of Philosophy, Library and Information Science, Irene M.H. Harold. Adrian I. Lim.
Doctor of Nursing Practice, Brandon Gregory Bennett. Linda J. Del Vecchio Gilbert. Maureen Bernadette Fagan. Janet L. Patterson. Colleen Sullivan Tetzloff. For the Doctor of Physical Therapy, Akash Ahua. Nancy Ann Aubrey Nejad. Alma Jacqueline Barnes. Emily Lynn Bliss. Jennifer Ruth Cromit. Karen Patricia Delfonso. Caitlin M. Davis. Terry A. Downey. Caitlin A. Ellis. Tanya Gopinoff. Katrina Hastings. Thank you. Patty Ann Kersonis. Jennifer Therese Lawrence. Samantha Emily Letizio. Melissa Lois Long. Kathleen Ellen Mahoney. Catherine Mace. Joy Edmondson Massey. Manju Bobby Moyamaki. Andrew Park Oliver. Lori Ann Page. Pritiben Patel. Samantha Ann Peabody. Michael G. Perrin. Tara J. Powers. Laura Lynn Renahan. Patricia M. Robert. Ashley Marie Shea. Kavita Claire Siegel Howe. Natasha White Snowden. Jennifer Lynn Skolt. Melissa Catherine Thibodeau. Lisa Castaniti Walters. Melissa Ann Walters. Donnie G. Welch Rawls. Crystal Ann Ewell.
The degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Social Work. Tamara Leah Cadet. Hooded by Dr. Peter Marimaldi. Nancy Leviton Porvu. Hooded by Dr. Johnny Hamilton Mason. Jennifer Meredith Putney. Hooded by Dean Stephen Krug. Judith Shola Willinson. Hooded by Dr. Mary Gilfus. Thank you.
Will the candidates for the Certificate in Advanced Graduate Studies and Master's degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences please rise?
President Drinan, I have the honor to present to you for the Certificate in Advanced Graduate Studies and Master's degrees and certificates these candidates who have completed all the conditions of scholarship and residence required by our faculty.
I hereby grant you the Certificate of Advanced Graduate Studies and Master's degrees and certificates, and declare that you are entitled to all the rights, privileges, and dignities pertaining to those degrees. Will the degree candidates please come forward to the stage?
Master of Fine Arts in Writing for Children, Lilia Rebecca Ann Stewart Nickerson. Sarah Grace Tuttle. Master of Fine Arts in Writing for Children and Master of Arts in Children's Literature, Jessica M. Angadi. Juana Inés de Hesa Chrislieb. Lindsay Ann Sorensen. Anastasia Elaine Glass. Master of Arts in Children's Literature and Master of Science. Jessica Kate Hilben. Dorothy Sarah Carlin. Christina Jean LaRoe. Shelley Ann Mastelers. Caroline Priestley Richardson. Jessica Lynn Tackett. Master of Arts in Children's Literature, Rodney Marcel DeVoe. Lauren Elizabeth Rizzuto. Ashley Rummery. Master of Arts in Teaching and Master of Arts in Children's Literature, Jamie Lynn Christensen. Jory Erin Hurst. Erica Rachel Chapeau. Master of Arts in English, Catherine Moyer Conwell. Michael Adrian Justin. Renee Joan Lamarck. Kevin Andrew O'Brien. Rachel M. Paratori. Master of Arts in Gender and Cultural Studies, Jacqueline Christine DiLorenzo. Erica Ann Feldman. Mark Preston Suncad Lopez. Danielle Marie Navarro. Sevdi Tuba Ochu. Caitlin Golda Soligan. Andrea Louise Tague. Lindsay Michelle Wiltsey. Master of Arts in History, Ashley Ore Balabian. John Jude Milady. Master of Arts in Spanish, Laura Virginia Melconian. Master of Science in Behavior Analysis, Roseanne Ray Amodio. Megan Martiniak Brown. Erica Lynn Christian. Carolyn Frances DeLuca. Taylor Amanda Levesque. Mencia A. Lopez. Ashley Lynn Nunes. Gina Marie Parisi. Emily Anna Perry. Stephanie Ann Shaw. Ashley Lauren Williams. Nicole Holly Woods. Specialist in Education, Special Education, Erin Marie Garnett. Joan M. Hossman. Christine Melissa Lincoln. Penelope Ann Miller. Tanya Alexandra Scott. Certificate of Advanced Graduate Study in Education, Educational Leadership, Lindsay Renee Chavez. Darlene Adele Marsano. Karen Christine Woods. Master of Arts in Teaching, Louise Akeem. Louise Axim, my apologies. Connie Au. Allison Murphy Baker. Alyssa Marie Campbell. Jessica Robin Cephalo. Bridget Colleen Chalker. Brianna Lee Colby. Deidre Ann DeVore. Julie Ferreira. Sarah Megan Gallivan. Catherine O'Neill Garland. Dana Hirsch Gillum. Naisha F. Gonzalez. Lynn Marie Holloman Presley. Emily S. Ingraham. Carolyn Jerslow. Callie Ann Joseph. Jenna Marie Keenan. Nashua Abdo Khalil. Jesse Curtahy. Alexandra Stella Clove. Catherine Elizabeth Lefevre. Anne Camille Liedberg. Nicole Lee Leonard. Althea Satoko Loshke. Megan Lee McGovern. J. Logan S. McMaster. Brenna Griffin Milbier. Allison Piper Moss. Julie Ann Muldoon. Lauren Marie Noreen. Elizabeth Anna O'Connell. Alyssa Stephanie Osgood. Courtney Estella Paul. Allison C. Pazar. Emily Lauren Picard. Jessica Hamilton Pollock. Yvonne A. Reddy. Caitlin Ann Russell. Jamie S. Soames. Allison Marie St. George. Jessica Lynn Starr. Kathleen Jane Stevens. Anam Ilma Sayed. Lindsay Elia Toskis. Catherine Louise Tucker. Caitlin Nora Walsh. Joanne Catherine Watson. Kara Janine Waybright. Andrew Jeff Zeike. Master of Arts in Teaching and Master of Arts in English. Kate R. Caitlin R. Capsalatro. Heather Marie Dowds. Katie Marie Enos. Kara Howes Sheridan. Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Arts in Spanish, Nancy Prieto. Master of Arts in Teaching, English as a Second Language, Heather Elizabeth Famico. Melissa Ray Ginsberg. Sarah Catlin Haynes. Abigail Reen Howes. Michael S. Kitty. Ashley Youngray Langer. Kai Yi Lau. Matthew Elliott McKenna. Caitlin Therese O'Neill. Shayna Marie Tofias. Master of Science in Education, Advanced Content and Pedagogy. Jennifer Susan Conti. Patricia A. Craig. Kelly Marie Flynn. Christopher Patrick McCabe. Renee Ann Titches. Master of Science in Education, Educational Leadership, Monique Raquel Rodriguez de Barros. Emily Joan Susanna Miller. Dana Lynn Salvia. Jeanette Narissa Sargent Jordan. Master of Science in Education, Special Education, Lisa Marie Albertelli. Megan Elizabeth Bailey. Richard A. Booth. Lindsay Marie Brown. Tara Ann Bundick. Jennifer Clementi. Angelina Susan Corzini. Megan Justine Coughlin. Lauren Michelle Couliard. Caitlin Marie Delaney. Lindsay Shannon Devereaux. Danielle Marie DuPont. Andrew Corvo Duquette. Alicia Christine Erickson. Elizabeth A. Farola. Michelle Mary Finnegan. Justine Fletcher. Catherine A. Foley. Karen A. Foley. Maura Catherine Foley. Regina Kathleen Foley. Todd Michael Foster. Bethany Ann Folds. Sarah Carmela Gattani. Cassandra Marie Gendron. Jennifer Marie Gerg. Sarah Zachary Sanford Gerg. Kim Gladwin. Mara Catherine Glenn. Christina Nicole Guillemette. Abigail Lee Harvey. Christine Eileen Havey. Christine Hennessy. Maura Elizabeth Hickey. Sally Ann Heil. Amy Catherine Horgan. Brianna Rose Uliano. Victoria Costin Jones. Drew Wilson Kelsey. Patrick Quaidor. Catherine Anne LaRiviere. Laura Elizabeth Labrie. Alyssa Mary LaPayne. Gabrielle Priya Mahesh. Lindsay G. Malbuff. Amy Walker Marshall. Megan Judith McGee. Laura Gunther McGowan. Catherine Marie Marr. Madalena Medeiros. Annalise Mary Menard. Robin Botham Messier. Jen S. Moore. Gina DeVito Moran. Allison Moskovich. Jessica Elizabeth Movali. Maria L. Napolitano. Megan Lee Olson. Megan Bryant Parsons. Sarah Britton Pat. Ashley Sarah Pistana. Melinda Jacqueline Peasy. Jeremy M. Puccio. Andrea C. Rafferty. Jordan Elizabeth Rice. Adrian Michelle Rosa. Matthew Scully. Ashley Elizabeth Silvestri. Lindsay Marion O'Hara. Kristen Marie St. Gelais. Caitlin B. Steer. Eric Stylianopoulos. Amy Tatro. Jessica Ann Tavares. Annette C. Therian. Robert Allen Thompson. Molly Johanna Tremblay. Elizabeth M. Urbanic. Marissa Ann Vaglica. Erin Elizabeth Van Patten. Sarah Beth Weinstock. Alicia Rachel Wells. Ashley Marie Williams. Hannah Elizabeth Wingate. Hannah Wu. Joseph Gordon Wood. Jason Timothy Zindars. Master of Science in Education, Urban Education, Danette Vina McManus. Master of Science in Mathematics Education, Janice Marie McPartland. Hillary Stropko Olson. Desislava Kirilova Stakeva.
Will the candidates for the master's degree in the Graduate School of Library and Information Science please rise?
President Drinan, I have the honor to present to you for the Master of Science degree those candidates who have completed all the conditions of scholarship and residence required by our faculty.
I hereby grant you the Master of Science degree and declare that you are entitled to all rights, privileges, and dignities pertaining to those degrees. Will the degree candidates please come forward to the stage?
Where are they going?
Thank you. Okay.
Master of Science degree, Rebecca Joyce Ahmed. Jason Tyler Amos. Emily Midori Anderson. Emily Jane Baldoni. Krista Marini Barisi. Deanna Atwood Beatty. Michelle Maria Beliveau. Stephanie Estelle Bennett. Laura Kristen Berkheimer. Alexander Kim Berman. Denise A. Blanchard. Samantha Bess Bodine. Sarah Evelyn Bordak. Timothy Arthur Bowen. Alexandra Elizabeth Karam. Maura Ann Carbone. Melissa Christine Carpenter. Christopher John Carter. Alicia Silvana Chandler. Jessica Sue Chapman. Emily Christine Church. Mark Lawrence Clemente. Kathleen Mary Clifford. Kevin Michael Cloud. Andrea Christina Cronin. Maria Tina Da Rosa. Jessica Faye Davanza. Isabel Diarrojo. Megan Danielle Dillon. Peter William Edwards. Quinn Eureka. Diana Mary Ferguson. Cassandra M. Filios. Catherine Christine Fiorucci. Rebecca Kathleen France. Lindsay Catherine Fresta. Sandra Canice Funky Donovan. Melina Marie Gadlish-Sheedy. Barbara Antoinette Gilardi. Mary Gibson. Sarah Lynn Gillis. Jocelyn Marie Gomez. David M. Green. Tanya N. Griffith. Taryn Lee Guarino. Chelsea Morning Gunn. Christine Marie Guy. Elisha Lynn Hamelin. Alida Jane Hansen. Christina Ruth Hartman. Laura Constance Hayner. Shin Hee. Gwendolyn Fugi Henry. Jessica Renee Holden. Anne Katrine Hallen. Pamela S. Hopkins. Andrew Murphy Highland. Erica Kidder Jensen. Thanks. Anne M. Jorgensen. Angela Marie Kelly. Madeline May Kelly. Gadarsham Singh Khalsa. Amber Melody Marguerite LaFountain. Margaret Ann Levine. Travis Wayne Lilleberg. Kayla Rose Logan. Lena Morgana Lomina. Simone Nicole Olson Lorraine. Susan Marie Leiden. Naomi Mioni. Joseph Jonathan Marceda. Courtney Allison Morena. Carrie Elizabeth Martin. Margaret Elizabeth McClelland. Margaret Rose Manon. Jeremy Martin Maserve. Emily Flashner Meyer. Rebecca Lee Mayer. Christine Leah Milliken. Teresa Ann Mira. Winifred Mixon. Courtney Aaron Moore. Anne Catherine Morgan. Dina Catherine Moschek. Jenny Lynn Morilla.
Elisa Irene Novak. Ashley Marie O'Brien. Kari Marie Onis. Kristen Parker. Keith Lee Pendergrass. Caitlin Laura Peterson. Matthew Dean Pillsbury. Sarah Elizabeth Pratt. Stephanie Janetta Reddick. Miranda Nicole Rivers. Margaret Ann Rosequist. Jonathan E. Zapala. Abby Lynn Saunders. Kristen Michelle Schuster. Oops, that's my fault. Kurt R. Shoemaker. Sarah E. Silverman. Elizabeth Gale Smith. Justin Ray Snook. Ashley Nicole Spears. Laura Judith Zaro. Justina Carolina Schultz. Christina Tange. Elise Marie Tanamoto. Emily Margaret Tursoff. Rachel Victoria Terrio. Allison Sue Thompson. Rebecca Colleen Thompson. Emily Rose Tordo. Hannah Hadley Tracy. Louis Zoltan Trisna. Raina Donnelly Uller. Laura Page Underhill. Whitley Danielle Marie Watson. Rachel Ann Weiss. Adam Coles White. Chelsea Elizabeth White. Christine H. White. Kenneth Charles Whitebloom. Cara Whitney Marsh. Sarah Ann Wiles Mellowship. Margaret Hooper Willison. Robin Elizabeth York. Maria Theodore Zervos. Jessica Merrill Zyman. Adam Mitchell Zukowski. Master of Science and Master of Arts in History, Rosemary Muriel Benton. Alexandra Marie Bissio. Kate Elizabeth Bradley. Nadia M. Dixon. Carolyn Damon Hayes. Catherine Rose Ingrio. Laura Matthews Kitchings. Catherine Suzette Leach. Sarah Beth Ludovici. Megan Jairus Pepping. Jennifer Eileen Shaw. Megan F. Wheaton Book.
Will the candidates for the Master of Business Administration, Master of Health Administration, Master of Science in Communications Management, Certificate in Entrepreneurship in the School of Management, please rise.
President Drinan, I have the honor to present to you for the Master of Business Administration and Certificate in Entrepreneurship, the Master of Health Administration, and Master of Science in Communication and Certificates, these candidates who have completed all of the conditions of scholarship and residence required by our faculty.
I hereby grant you the Master of Business Administration and Certificate in Entrepreneurship, Master of Health Administration, and Master of Science in Communications Management and certificates. These candidates, who have completed all the conditions of scholarship and residency required by our faculty, will the degree candidates please come forward to the stage?
Master of Business Administration and Certificate in Entrepreneurship. Obiageli N.O. Ukadike. Master of Business Administration. Sally Am. Yvette R. Argueta. Candace Kiara Richardson Arledge. Marlena Arroyo. Heather Michelle Bodman. Yvonne Hanoi Bordas Bonilla. Lauren Brennan. Ashley Kristen Briggs. Mary Elizabeth Bucci. Natalie Marie Camerlengo Malinowski. Caitlin Lee Carlson. Suzanne Marie Carter. Caitlin Joan Kavanaugh. Abigail Susan Clare. Erin Catherine Coleman. Ashley Hope DeSimone. Natasha D. Eldridge. Teresa E. Falzarano. Andrea Jeanette Fee Blackbird. Michaela Joy Foley. Sarah Beth Goldstein. Rebecca Ann Hall. Yogita Chandrakant Enamdar, Alyssa Ray Karp. Alice Nan Kaufman. Ashlyn Kelly. Alexis Batika Christoph. Jamie Paula Lapense. Leah Kramer Lee. Rachel Wheelock Teal Lewis. Maggie He Louie. Jennifer Lee McKenzie. Anna P. Muse. Natasha Medjabovsky. Adrian Louise Monley. Harry Luna Morse. Mandana Moshtagi. Samantha Scott Nelson. Risa Nishimoto. Beverly Allen Unas. Demetra Philos. Antonia Nina Ellen Quinn, Eileen Quinn. Erin Michelle Quirk. Denise Ann Redkowski. Danielle Ruch. Christina M. Savoy DaCosta. Jennifer Margaret Thayer. Jill Sutherland Walker. Malet Woldemarian. Kara Lai Wong.
For the Master of Health Administration, Virginia L. Caples. Elizabeth Julia Curran. Jennifer A. Furlong. Natalia Good. Catherine Elizabeth Hall. Marcia Elaine Harding. Yane Y. Liu. Susan L. McHenry. Eleonora A. Primilskaya. Catherine M. Scarpelli. Danielle Elizabeth Salou. Barbara Lee Walrath.
For the Master of Science in Communications Management, Eileen M. Ahern. Hi. Anastasia Anagstopoulou. Christopher C. O'Gary. Jessica Lynn Bavuso. Hello. Michael Scott Crawford. Hello. Tony Lynn Robbins Hanson. Hello. Melissa L. Jackson Collins. Hillary Katulak. Sarah Ruth Lavoie. Min So Lee. Pierce Taylor Lincoln. Suzanne Marie McCormick. Whitney Elizabeth Murray. Sherelle L. Naras. Chex Jacinta Waznube. Chenyi Hui. Michelle Catherine Rico. Hello. Alexandra Sorodovich. Hello. Jessica Lee Worth Smith. Hi. Diana L. Solimini. Hello. Margaret Ann Taney. Hello. Catherine Rennie Wharton. The Master of Science in Communications Management and Master of Arts in Gender and Cultural Studies. Kristen C. Driver. Delynn Jacobs. Shirley Janelle Knowles.
Will the candidates for the Certificate of Advanced Graduate Study and master's degrees in the School for Nursing and Health Sciences please rise?
President Drinan. President Drinan, I have the honor to present to you for the Certificate of Advanced Graduate and Master's degrees these candidates who have completed all the conditions of scholarship and residency required by our faculty.
I hereby grant you the Certificate of Advanced Graduate Study and Master's degrees. Will the candidates please come forward to the stage?
Certificate of Advanced Graduate Study in Health Professions Education, Josephine Atanaha Falier. Annalie Briotti. LaDonna Lynette Christian. Susan Jean Jenkins. Marla F. Lynch. Certificate of Advanced Graduate Study in Nursing, Maureen Dwyer Drobowski. Master of Science in Nursing, Carrie Ann Anderson. Jennifer Rose Bertolin. Ashley Elizabeth Blake. Stephanie N. Casone. Jennifer Marie Coleman. Margaret Connolly. Amanda Colleen Costa. Chelsea Michelle Cote. Courtney Patricia Cullen. Elizabeth Claire Davis. Kristen Marie Ugly. Riley McCord McFadden. Taryn Jean Farrow. Christina Megan Gankars. Catherine Ellen Gantman. Laura Sullivan Kennedy. Catherine Louise Levine. Amanda Luong. Laurel Harms Martins. Karen Meller. Lumbia Metropolis. Jenna Athena Morin. Doris C. Obando Larguet. Lillian Myers Pavlik. Ashley Therese Perrette. May Fa. Colleen Elizabeth Price. Jennifer Alexandra Riffenberg. Katie Elizabeth Savastano. Pyle Sharma. Caitlin Michelle Waldron. Lauren Elizabeth Wasley. Patricia A. Wong. Melissa Catherine Wright. Anna Alyss Zanella. Brittany Jean Zalatis. Master of Science in Nutrition and Health Promotion, Allison Lee Bader. Colleen Lauren Lynch. Emily Elizabeth McGovern. Alyssa Marie Palmer. Rachel Diane Zadeski. Master of Science in Nutrition and Health Promotion and Certificate in Sports Nutrition, Anna Marie Stella. Master of Science in Nutrition and Health Promotion and Certificate of Didactic Program in Dietetics, Allison Lindsay Mulvaney. Elizabeth Pearl Schneider.
Will the candidates for the Master of Social Work and Master of Social Work and Certificate in Urban Leadership and Clinical Social Work please rise?
President Drinan, I have the honor to present to you for the degree Master of Social Work and Master of Social Work and Certificate in Urban Leadership and Clinical Social Work these candidates who have completed all the conditions of scholarship and residency required by our faculty.
I hereby grant you the Master of Social Work and Master of Social Work and Certificate in Urban Leadership and Clinical Social Work. Will the candidates please come forward to the stage? Okay. Yeah, I appreciate it.
The Masters of Social Work, Jonathan Samuel Abrams. Eric Michael Adolphson. Sarah H. Campbell Ambler. Alicia Mary Apkin. Marie Ann Auclair. Emily Maureen Balas. Lauren Jean Bibby. Claire Yvonne Blood Deschamps. Christina Diane Brenton. William Matthew Bromstead. Amy Nicole Brooks. Heather Natalie Brown. Lauren Elizabeth Buffon. Jennifer Marie Burke. Sarah Chi Burke. Loretta A. Byrne. Maximiliano de Andrade Campos. Nicole Lynn Capelli. Jillian I. Chenault. Adi Chenki Shapsa. Bess Moran Child. Tiffany Wing Yi Chow. Tina Maria Churchill. Rebecca Shira Klein. Joshua M. Cohen. Julia Madeline Coleman. Bonnie Elaine Collier. Jenny DiMauro de Arcángeles. A little Spanish. Jandy Strong Dennis. Kristen Maureen Debois. Elizabeth A. Disterhoff. Latoya Anita Yvonne Downs. Tracy Dukas. Margaret Kane Duval. Catherine Ann Egan. Emily Fowler Ennis. Sherry Lynn Epps. Emily Newman Essman. Julia Gretchen Fairclough. Kimberly T. Fondell. Claire Louise Fleming. Katie Rose Frazier. Aline Kira Fredrickson. Rachel Beth Friedman. Jessica L. Garcia. Mara Juliana Glatzel. Ashley Reyna Glessler. Scott David Gortikov. Samantha W. Green Atchley. Greta Maleno Greenleaf. Adrian Lee Greenstein. Benjamin P. Gross. Anne Elizabeth Grossman. Guerrero. Jess T. Guerrero. Sophie Guglietti. Roberta E. Harrington. Kevin Patrick Hayden. Kimberly A. Hollister. Wendy Husin Hu Huang. Caitlin Elizabeth Hu Yandi. Han Yandi. Lima Hewitt. Teresa Maria Hurton. Teresa Maria Hurton. Alicia Marie Imperato, Spanish. Rochelle N. James. Chandra Jean-Pierre. L. J. Johnson. Kristen Elizabeth Keller. Anna P. Kudari. Christian Emerson Ultraball King. Kosher. Tiffany Kosher. Bay. Nathan James Bay Kupel. Lisa A. Lacava. Nicole Justine LaMontagne. Sarah Adams Lancaster. Jenna Marie Langlis. Sarah Elizabeth Larson. Kimberly Ellen Lawson. Jennifer Ann Lazaro. Ashley Diane LeBlanc. Maria H. Lieto. Daniel Robert Leonard. Rebecca L. Levitt. Barbara R. Lewis. Liebhaber. Dana Liebhaber. Cheryl J. Lynch. Stacy Ann Lynch. Karen L. McKenzie. Elena Rachel Malpere. Lauren L. Manson. Christina Marie Martin. Kaya M. Masevsky. Kelly Nicole McDermott. Jennifer Rose McMahon. Nathaniel Saltman Meyer. Yvette Michelle Mosley. All right. Cleopatra Muhammad. Jennifer Tahira Nakai Ashitiani. Sarah J. Nimzeski. Rosa Haneta Ortiz. Darcy F. Osborne. Catherine Cummings Pace. Sheila Lynn Peck. Sarah R. Phillips. Catherine Francis Pienta. Ilira Pimental Diaz. Amanda M. Perota. Amy Rihanna Poulin. Michelle Renee Radsesuski. Laura Adriana Rafael. Leila Marie Rawan. Kelly Ann Reynolds. Sybil Smith Richardson. Megan Curry Robitaille. Elizabeth A. Rollins. Vanessa Amado Santos. Melissa Page Shapiro. Emily Moro Shields. Marianne B. Siegel. Molly Esterbrook Siegel. Jennifer Lynn Smart. Alexandra C. Smith. Cassandra Nicole Smith. Marlena Conklin Smith. Anna Elizabeth Spencer. Michelle Beth Stern. Kayla Diane Struznik. Megan Frances Sullivan. Mira Lynn Sussman. Robin Ann Schwartz. Catherine Ann Thayer. Danielle Tuig. Fabian. Vanessa Fabian Vanon. Vega. Carly E. Vega. Villano. Valerie Rose Villano. Bolpino. Lisa Marie Bolpino. Leela Maud Wendler. Monica R. Young Goldfinger. Alicia Munier Ziegler.
Master of Social Work and Certificate in Urban Leadership and Clinical Social Work, Darlene Cadet. Megan Carey. Charlotte Allegra Rice Clark. Charles Clayton Daniels, Jr. Fredia Davis Torrance. Chloe Greta Frankel. Rebecca Marie Gerard. Allison Elizabeth Krebs. Lugère Labissiere. Thank you. Virginia Elizabeth Heisey Lee. Zachary Jennings Osheroff. Sheila M. Paul. Daniel Martin Robb. Marie Alexandria Smith. Laura Elizabeth Strauss. Grace Rocio Terrazas Morales.
May I please go off script for just a minute and ask the audience's assistance with a small task that I have. Part of my job as the president of Simmons College is to attend to our reputation and image in the community. And one thing we pride ourselves on is being a good citizen of the community. So imagine my surprise this past Monday morning as I drove to work listening to one of the top radio stations in the Boston area and heard a conversation about a forthcoming commencement exercise that was going to happen today. And the recipient that this person was discussing was in fact going to receive a degree, a master's degree in social work. So as I listened to this story, I thought, I know the other schools who offer social work degrees are not having commencement today. So soon I'm going to hear the words, Simmons College. Not a word, nothing. And I thought, you know, we worry about being the best kept secret in Boston. We don't want to be that. So I really need to convey the importance of the fact that that graduation was today at Simmons College. Now, anticipating that perhaps this same radio personality may talk on Monday morning about this commencement, I thought it would be helpful if the audience could please repeat after me. Simmons College. Try it again. Simmons College. So if our certain radio personality who has a station high on the FM dial and a segment at 7:30 called Right Now, here's this message, I would really ask you to say the words, Simmons College. Thank you all very much. So congratulations and best wishes to all of you who have received a wonderful degree from us today, and thank you for all of our guests for being part of this. Please remain seated until the academic procession has left the pavilion.